Yes, I can light the whole universe. I am different, I am purpose, I am brilliant. Yes, I feel it.
Hey, gorgeous ones. Okay, so this is something I've never done before, and let me tell you why it happened. I was looking through some of my footage and I noticed that I had like these eyeshadow looks that I had never used in a video, didn't do anything with. And so I said, well, you know, maybe you should, you know, you might want to show these. You might want to post them up. You might to put them up. So instead of trying to do, you know, reviews and everything on the palettes and doing other things, I thought it would be a little more interesting just to do a compilation. So here's a compilation of a few videos that never made it to, you know, a video, and just been kind of sitting around. So I wanted to share them with you. And I've thrown in a few IG videos that I've done. So because I'm doing the IG videos, there is no, like, you know, I don't have any talk for those because they're so quick. So I just threw them in just so you all could see how I do the IG videos. And if you would like to go on and follow me on IG, make sure you do that. Instead of, you know, I thought I should give an intro instead of just throwing this out at you all and you all going, what the heck is this for, Lou? We've never seen anything like that. So let me know if you like this this format that I'm doing today. Let me know. You know, I like to get some input on it. And enjoy the eyeshadow looks. I'm out of here. So I'm finally using the Queen of Hearts by Color Raine. Y'all know I'm a fangirl. All right, so let me figure out what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to first use Empress, which is that bright orange, in the crease. And I'm going to pack it on. Y'all see all that color? Color Raine don't play. It is so easy to work with. It's very pigmented. You know, you see how rich the color is. Okay, she is everything everyone has said she is. I admit it. I admit it. I'm late to the party. There's another thing I'm late to the party too, y'all. Okay, so I'm sorry I didn't show you all. I'm using Princess on top of, for, you know, to blend in at the brow bone, up in the, you know, high crease, and I'm trying to blend that all in to give it a nice, so I don't have that line. You know, you don't want to have a line of color. You want to have a blend of colors. You know, you want them to blend seamlessly if at all possible. And now I'm putting Princess, just so you know that's what I'm using. I guess I decided to tell y'all that then. So I'm using clean brushes to soften the edges and blend the edges so that it's no just stripes of color, but they blend together. You always want to get a blend at that border. Alright, next up I'm using Ladyship. I'm going to use that on the outer corner and into the lower crease. Okay, so what I forgot to tell y'all is that I cut the crease, and then I used Royal Highness on the crease, and then I put, I think, Queen Mother or Noblewoman on top of that to create a, you know, I like to blend shimmers a lot. Now, I'll be honest, at first I did not even spray the brush, and that stuff was coming on so beautifully. But then I did spray the brush afterwards. So now I'm going above just to clean up the edges a little bit with the brush with just a little Ladyship on it, just to get the very top of that crease cleaned up and blended in. And now I'm putting a little more Royal Highness on, just to give it toward the inner half of the eye, just to give it a little more sparkle. I really do. Okay, I like I said, I really do like it. All right, so let me finish my face and let you all see the rest. All right, so here's the finished look. So the color on my lips is Mesmerized. It's one of the ColourPop Velvet blurs. All right, so let me get the face right, because I'm terrible with these faces, y'all. Y'all know how I am about them. But let me, you know, this is the very first of the looks on this compilation. So this is Queen of Hearts. It came out really nice. I really like it. Let me know. All right, so next I'm doing the Beaute Flair, and I'm using cider. I don't know why my fingers were at both of them, because I'm actually using cider on the upper part of my lid for a nice transition. All right, next I'm using pumpkin. I'm taking that into my crease. Now I'm adding a little more cider to the top to make sure that those edges are blended. So now I've cut my crease, and now what I'm putting in the inner half of the lid is Firefly. So I'm putting Firefly on first, and that's that orange shimmer in the palette. Ugh. And don't you hate when you forget a word? It's like a word that you just use all the time. All right, so next I'm going to use Bayberry, which is this pretty, light blue color. It's a very kind of turquoisey color. So now I'm trying to blend the two together, so I'm trying to get a nice blend to it. But then what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to take that Atlantis, and I'm going to use that right at the outer corner. The thing about doing your eyes, you do really have to build up the color. I'd rather sit there and go slowly and try to build up the color instead of trying to put a lot of color on and then trying to figure out how to blend it out and make it look good. So even though there's a lot of color here now, it started out with small amounts that I just built up on to get the right intensity that I was looking for. Alright, so I'm going to clean up my edges and I'm going to go ahead and finish up my face and come back with the look. Okay, y'all, I really like it. It was looking a little crazy at first, you know, but that's the way looks always look until you finish your face. You look at your eyes and go, goodness, what am I doing? And then you'll finish and say, dang, this is cute. So, dang, this is cute. Alright, so this is the Ace Beaute Flair palette, one of my favorites. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, so now I'm using the Juvia's Place Tribe palette, which I gotta say is one of the best Juvia's Place palettes she's come out with. And this is Oromo that I'm using for my transition color. Man, I spend a lot of time putting on this color, but I tend to be very cautious with Juvia's shadows because sometimes they could be super pigmented, and yeah. So I rather go slow and build it up than to try to use too much. Now, I notice I'm not showing y'all any of the colors that I'm actually doing. So, yeah, this is Tootsie. I think this is Tootsie that I'm putting in my this is Tootsie, I think, that I'm putting in my no, I'm sorry. This is Ashanti, which is the brown color, because this is kind of a very neutrally colored look that I'm doing with it. So this is Ashanti, which is the brown color in the palette that I'm putting in my crease. Kind of a baby diarrhea kind of brownie color. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know that was a terrible description, but it's the truth. All right, now next up is sand. Finally, I showed y'all something I'm using. This is sand. This is the dark green in the palette. Now I gotta say, like, this is not my favorite look that I've done with the Juvia's Place so far. It's a very kind of very neutral look that I did, which but you know what, a neutral look is good. You know, I tend toward doing, when I'm doing things for you know, YouTube, I tend to go with brighter colors and everything, but you know, a good neutral look is good too, y'all. So yeah, now the only thing I'm going to say about sand is that it takes a minute. It needs to really be built up. It's not as quite as intense as it looks in the pan in the beginning, you know, but you can get a nice buildup of it. But in the beginning, no, it's not as intense or as green as I expected it to be. Alright, so why am I doing that? So I'm taking Perla, which is this orange, the orange shimmer in it, and just dabbing it onto my lid. And then I'm taking the sand and trying to, like, you know, just blend in the colors. And so, you know, I kept, you know, I'm still working on making sure that blend is perfect, because I do like to have a nice, pretty blend. But now let's see how it works out. All right, so here's the look. It wound up being very neutral, which is cute. I mean, I have to say, I can't say, you know, sometimes I act like I can never do a nice neutral look, but I really like it. There's a very nice look that, you know, when those, as they call it, quote unquote, everyday looks. So this is not too bright, not too much. Everybody could wear this. All right, so that's this look, and let's go to the next one. All right, so now let's play with the Zodiac love signs. I just got it, and I just could, you know, sometimes you get stuff that you just have to play with. All right, so the first color I'm using is in the Capricorn, and that's that green, that light green. I'm sorry, Aquarius, that dark green that I'm putting in the crease. Okay, Louise, why don't you say it right? So it's Aquarius, the dark green in the crease. Did y'all see that new Pisces when they come out? You know I'm gonna wind up getting all 12 of them. I haven't bought any of the mini Zodiac signs yet, but don't you worry, I will be getting them. Look, I'm probably gonna, they need to just go ahead and do it all, and I get what they're doing. They're putting them in each sign, but at the end, I just want to get a bundle, y'all. I just want the bundle. I don't want to be trying to buy one here and one there. Just give me a bundle. because I don't like to deal with BH Cosmetics too often anyway. So now I'm trying to clean up the edges. I don't order from them that often, so I'm probably gonna wait till there's like 4 or 5 of them, and then I'm going to order a bunch of the mini Zodiacs and play with them. At least that's my plan. Alright, so now I'm using the matte from Pisces on top to like clean up my edges. So that's the matte from Pisces that I'm using right there. I must say, this is a really great palette from BH Cosmetics. The mattes are buttery, the baked shimmers are beautiful, and I'm not a baked eyeshadow person, but I really do like their baked eyeshadows. Yeah, just beautiful, outstanding colors. Alright, so now I'm going to use Sagittarius. I'm going to use that matte in Sagittarius to deepen up the edge. And that's kind of like a purpley color. So I'm using it to deepen up that edge, that outer corner. Alright, so now I'm going to... Alright, so now I've cut my lid and cleaned it up. And now I am using the Aquarius, I think that is. No, I'm using the Capricorn shimmer because I wanted a light shimmer. So that's the Capricorn shimmer. It's a light green. Since I didn't bother to let y'all know what I was doing, show it. So it's Capricorn, it's a light shimmer. So I'm using it all over the lid. But now I'm going to layer. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I did? Okay. So I took the Capricorn matte first because I wanted to create a matte. I want to put some matte on. Then I went over the inner half of the lid with the Capricorn shimmer. So I used the Capricorn matte because I wanted it to be a really bright green on the lid. Boom, let me say that right. And now I have used the Capricorn shimmer. And now I'm going to use the Aquarius dark green on the outer part of the lid. So I'm like putting that on top of that matte green on top with the darker green right there. So now let me tell you what I did right here. I messed up a little bit and I accidentally used the Sagittarius, which is more of a purple, on one eye. So then I had to go back in and fix it and mix these up because I had purple shimmer on one eye and dark green shimmer on the other. So I had to start trying to fix it up, which, if you can see, I've got like this, you're seeing this line, and yeah, I kind of flustered myself when I did that. So, but the look must go on. The look must go on. And so now I'm using the Capricorn shimmer, trying to blend those two together a little better because there's a seriously harsh line going on right now between the dark shimmer and the light shimmer, which I cannot stand. So that's why I'm using my fingers, trying to just clean everything up. But it did take a while to get this fixed and getting a decent blend. Not a perfect blend, but a decent blend. Alright, so let me show you how it turned out. All right, so here it is. Now the blend isn't as perfect as I would like it to be, but it's a decent blend. You know, I'm not gonna say it's not perfect. You know, that it's bad, but it ain't that great either. Now the color on my lip is Cookie by Bare Minerals, and I used a rust colored lip liner to, like, you know, take it down from the notch that it was on. And here is the look. Not too shabby. No wing this time, no wing. All right, so that is the last look for this compilation. As always, it's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, and be free. All right, y'all have a great day. I cracked myself up.